Hansen, obviously Chris is here to translate.
I was told to ask you by Mike, what's your favorite food in Portland since you got here?
火锅呀，好汤，好吧，hot pot。
From a specific restaurant?
Happy Land.
Happy? In the Bedford, yeah.
The NBA is playing 2 games this year in Cal, and I'm wondering, would you like to see more games played in China, and would you like to play at some point in China with the Trailblazers?
Mm, 我觉得就是这个以后可以带着就是球队能够回国的话，这也是对于我一份荣耀。然后就是我觉得就是能够在家乡父老面前去展示自己，然后去就是在这么高的平台上，然后开拓者这么好的球队，然后去能够就是在展示自己，是个非常开心的事情。无论是回国还是在这，都是非常美妙的事情。
I want to say, firstly, play as a Blazers, is a wonderful thing for me, and I wish that I can take all the players and the management and coaches to China for sure in the future, and just either way, play in China for sure. I wish more games in China, and in China or in States, both for me works because I love this team, I love here, so that works for me perfectly. I just wish that in the future we can head into. I can take my and also play in front of all my homies. That was so most of the proudest thing for me. Yeah.
Hansen, what was behind your decision not to play for the national team this summer at Asia Cup?
他觉得能不能透露一点细节，就是你今年没有去参加亚洲杯，透露一些相关的细节，有没有背后的故事？
就是自己去年打了1年 CBA， 然后就是打完联赛以后，就是收拾行李就来到了美国，然后准备就是选秀，然后跟着克朗驰在洛杉矶训练。你先说。
I finished my CBA season last year, and I just stayed there for 1 week, and I packed all my stuff heading to LA with Clunch together do the pre-draft workout.
然后一直在连续试训了27天，14个球队，差不多。然后试训了14支球队，然后就是然后再加上就是完事以后，接着跟着波特兰打系列联赛，完事一直就是中间没有歇，然后国家队就是觉得就是太长时间没休了，怕出伤病，然后就是让休息，就决定。
I went to 14 teams in 27 days. After that, I flew to different city, and also after that I went to Portland for the summer league, and in this period I never get off. So from national team for their side, they thought just maybe give me rest is the better choice to keep away from the injury and make me ready for the new season.
然后就是能够帮助就是准备下个赛季，然后另外一个也是预防伤病，然后领导决定。
They just had me Hansen better. Just don't go with us. Get a couple of days rest and be ready for the new season.
Are you planning or hoping to play for the national team later on in your career, like at the Olympics or FIBA World Cup or some of the bigger stuff like that?
希望能代表国家队中国队重返奥运会，包括能去世界杯冲一冲。
我觉得这个是作为运动员最引以为傲的事情，就是能够站上奥运会的舞台。你先说。
If I can help the China national team back to the Olympic, that would be the biggest honor for me.
就是自己不能说能够做的多么完美多么啥的，就是尽自己所能去干好每件事情，然后就是希望自己能够更为国家队更多出一份力。
I can't say I'm a perfect player, but I will do everything I can do for the national team to bring them back.
Hansen, what have you been working on since the end of Summer League here in Portland, and how is the process of getting to know your teammates going?
从球员回到中国，然后又回来，这段时间练得怎么样？然后你怎么跟队友相处？
就是 smile face don't punch。
Okay, that's Hanson's Chinglish. You will never slap someone who always give you the smile, right? So in the beginning, Hanson always smiled too. I smile to my teammate all the time.
就是笑呵呵的，就是说错了也不会挨打呀，就是类似的。
Even I say something wrong or act something weird, I just use my smile to stop them to next move.
And Scoot had said that your nene is pretty good. The Scoot. 啊，
我谢谢，sorry。他夸我吗？
That's a compliment, right?
这在夸我吗？
靠你这不是，能不能想跳一跳？
想让我出手，直接这想让我在这出手。
Oh, that would be a little bit embarrassing. So I'm not.
和你和新秀没关系的，出手是你的事情。
他现在英语感觉学的怎么样了？就是有没有什么一路上有没有什么困难在学习英语的过程中？
So how about the English, Hanson? Like what's going on with the English? How the process works?
I think I English bad every day, but sometimes it's Chinglish.
What do you like about passing, and where did you learn that art?
就是看就是看一些集锦，然后就是sometimes I watch highlight， 是 highlight 吗？然后 after 去想，稍微想想，然后就是看能不能在比赛里边去运用上。
I will try to rewind that in my brain. So maybe on the bed. So once I maybe any moment I can use it, I try to imagine the situation, scenario, so I can maybe in that moment coming to me, I can use it right away.
然后刚才哥说的就是我的传球怎么样？我觉得一般般啊，失误也挺多的。
I get a lot of turnovers too. Like talk about turnovers more maybe.
Just the limited time you've been able to play with your teammates just over the last few weeks, what's been the biggest adjustment, and what do you think will be the biggest adjustment moving into the season?
就是说错了别怨我。
No disrespect, firstly.
I think more fast and more strong in game, and in corner， 在场上。
On the court.
On the court, I want 沟通。Communicate English 你的 better. I want， 所以说就是这个是要去适应去啥的。
Yeah. I just try to work on my body, be faster and be more physical, and try to communicate with my teammates more by English.
What has stood out to you about your new teammates and how they play the game and how you work with them on the court?
就是跟随大哥们的想法。
I try to follow all the events, see what they're doing, and try to cooperate with them together.
Follow 我的 OG 们。
Well, a third of the league are international players, but there hasn't been a player coming out of China who's a huge market in many, many years. How has he been growing up to deal with the pressure and the expectations off the court and on the court, and how does he plan to look at it from now on?
首先我觉得就是这能够站在这边，就是一个非常荣幸、非常开心的事情，就是对于我自己来说，就是职业生涯来说。
For my career, like I can be here, that will be most like the happiest thing for me right now.
就是我觉得就是你做这件事情之前不要想太多。
I still in the process. I achieved nothing in here, so I don't have to think that much right now.
就是做好的事情就是做好训练，然后跟着大哥们打好每一场球，然后打好每一场训练赛。
focus on my game, just follow my teammate together, see what I can do for them, what I can do for the team.
What are your goals for your rookie season?
打好每一场球，然后争取好每一场时间。
Like focus every game, focus on every game I have, and treasure every minute I have.
You mentioned in your Players Tribune letter that during draft workouts you were trying to get in your opponent's heads. Have you been doing that during off-season workouts with your new teammates?
Sorry, say it again.
In the Players Tribune letter, he said that he was trying to get into opponents' heads during draft workouts. Has he been doing that with his new teammates?
I try to build brotherhood with my teammates, so
都是我的朋友，都是我的兄弟。
they're my friend now, so I will not do that anymore.
Hudson, have you thought at all, particularly with Scoot going down, your ability to play make, and if that's something as a rookie you feel like you could do in terms of helping facilitate the offense?
Mm. 我觉得就是不能在这儿说，就是能够帮助到什么，就是尽自己所能去干好自己每件事情，然后传好自己每次球，然后抢好每次篮板，就是为球队贡献一份力量。
I can't say I can't help the team often that much. I just try to make every pass right and grab every rebound in front of me and see what else I can do for the team.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hudson.
Thank you.